I have a press credential for him to know 420. I firmly believe that us being here has probably conveyed the message we wanted to, which is that there should be a fair trial, one that bespeaks justice. And every trial I have ever participated in as a trial lawyer has involved things like opening statements, an impartial jury, the calling of witnesses, the placing of witnesses under oath, those witnesses then being subject to cross-examination. There being witnesses on both sides so that there's a prosecution case and a defense case, and then culminating in closing arguments. And so our hope is that somehow what we derive from this whole process is a trial that looks like any other trial that we see every day in the courts of our country, to obstruct the flow of the documents that we know.
One of the things they say is that they couldn't wait to cross-examine me because they would destroy me on the stand. I welcome them. I welcome them to cross-examine me. They're scared.
Do you think you have more evidence that would implicate the president?
Absolutely.
Can you discuss that?
I would like to discuss it under oath in front of the Senate. That's what I want to do, because that's the real purpose of this. Well, I feel vindicated in my criminal case. There are several letters that have been put out there by certain people going way back to December, where Lindsey Graham was involved with Rudy Giuliani in the Ukraine, discovering the Biden, discovering the Burisma, the Black Ledger, the involvement. So he was aware of it, plus Victor Shokin. His interview was supposed to be with Lindsey Graham. So Lindsey Graham knows a lot more than he's willing to say, and that's why he's rushing through this and wants to get this closed quickly.
Any other Republicans who might be implicated who are sitting there right now?
Ron Johnson. Ron Johnson's a good friend of Victoria Tunzing. He was very well aware before his trip to Ukraine. I mean, there's a lot that's going to come out if they call me as a witness, and then we will validate it, and we will show it, and we will prove it, because we have text messages, we have emails that will validate everything I say. And that's why they're trying to hide the truth. And like I said, keep your eye on the ball. The two most important people here is John Bolton and myself, because we were the key two people. I was involved with Rudy Giuliani and the president on the Ukrainian side, and John Bolton was aware of everything that was going on, because he fought with internally. And the other ace is Secretary Pompeo. There's a reason why he acted the way he acted. There's a reason why he's feeling the way he's feeling. There's a reason why the president couldn't fire her for so many times. There's accusations he fired her several times, but Pompeo wouldn't fire her. So you should look at that. And then also take a look at what was the next ambassador that was put in. He wasn't a Trumper. So there's more to the story that goes on. There's more internally that goes on, but they're trying to cover the truth. And I don't believe that witnesses like Mulvaney will do anything, because Trump's going to shut him up, and he is going to listen. The witnesses that need to come forward are witnesses that are willing to go against and tell the truth.
Mr. Parnas, do you expect to go to prison, and does that weigh at all on your actions here?
Absolutely not. As I said when I got out, I will be vindicated at the end. The truth will come out, and I believe in my legal team. I believe in the justice. Unfortunately, I don't believe in our DOJ because of Attorney General Barr, because I was involved with him, and I know, and that's why we are right now filed to recuse. Hopefully, he recuses himself, which he should, and we'll see where it goes.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully, I think the last polls were 75% of Americans want it. I think it's even more than that. I think the truth, everybody wants the truth, everybody wants to know what happened, and this cover-up is getting bigger and bigger by the day. I feel worried a little bit that they're trying to cover it up just by watching the procedure and the way it's going, and just knowing some of these people and how things are. I feel that, they're doing everything they can, but I think, I believe in God. I believe, in the people, and I think between what's come out in the past couple of days, especially between some of the evidence we were able to give and some of the evidence that John Bolton was able to give, I think they got to be scared that there's a lot more that's going to come out, and what happens if they don't let this and it just comes out. So I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Are there still parts of your story that you haven't told that you're waiting to tell?
There's a lot of it that you haven't heard yet.